Offense will have the football first. And, David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention. They'll run it from the gun. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Tulane right back to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And on the interception return, he'll finally be stopped at the 33.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
This offense has it with really good field position. Hand off from the shotgun. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. They'll run play action. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Now staring at a 3rd down. To the air, it's Jeffrey. Rushes on him. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
It is so beautiful when I get you behind the sticks in guaranteed passing situations, because guess what? I don't have to fire off and play run. I'm going and getting the quarterback and getting them on the ground. That's what defensive linemen live for.
The Cavaliers will call on their punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin them deep. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now, because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Cavaliers. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
7, Tulane 0.
Bringing it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll pull it down. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And the Cavaliers want to pick up the tempo. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Pulls it and fires to the left. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Quarterback on the keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Pressure coming, and he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
And this is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick 6 here in the 1st quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick 6 rattled him a little bit. And if he's out here now seeing ghosts, he's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. You got to be able to turn the page and have a short memory, because this thing is going in the wrong direction for their signal call.
They'll leave it with him. Slams his way forward. He'll get 3 out to the 11. Tulane now facing 3rd and forever. He's looking to throw. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Dropping back, it's Jeffrey. Fires to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. The Cavaliers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Cherry. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Makes a grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. And the Cavaliers will line it up on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Cherry. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The option look. He'll pitch it. Gets away from one. He's got space. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Got his man on the right. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. Got it. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cavaliers. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the 1st quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Tulane right back to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. We've reached the end of the period. It's Virginia holding the lead. They largely dominated this 1st quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Leaves it with the back. He breaks a tackle. There he goes. Just what they needed, an explosive play in the running game, and they're out to the 49-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Jeffrey. Makes the catch. It's Cherry. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. And the Cavaliers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. The give to the running back from the shotgun. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Here's a heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Cavaliers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Jeffrey. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught, close to the marker, it's Cherry. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Off play action on 1st down. He's going to take off. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. Here's the pressure. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Turning it on. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Tulane right back to the line. On third down, he drops to throw. The short hands, it's Ash. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Tempo and overdrive.
Well, the offense trying to attack the perimeter of the field in the passing game. And how about the sweet feet by the receiver on that play?
Who doesn't like a little dash of the arts with their football? A little ballet moment there. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he's going to try to return this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give on the option. Breaks into the open. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Cavaliers are facing 3rd and inches. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Cavaliers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. 2nd down coming up. To throw, it's Jeffrey. Zings it complete to the right. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. And the Cavaliers will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Here comes the Heat. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
The Cavaliers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Finding an escape route. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Cavaliers will punt this one away. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field.
They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Back to throw, it's Jeffrey. Right on the money. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his tight end. There is nowhere to go. He is stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Dobbs. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Quick strike complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Now the play fake. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it along the sideline. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun first half than you? And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Yeoman Stadium.
About to start here in the second half. Tulane will kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Jeffrey. Good timing on the quick out. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 10, touchdown, Tulane. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Missouri is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 17 to Auburn. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Trying play action. He's got his man.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Cavaliers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. He'll start this drive firing. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Tulane right back to the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in at the 40. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll pull it on the read. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Cavaliers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Now the toss. And that one will go and reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. Kick is in the air. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Find some fresh air. Oh, he's got some space. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Rides the back on the option to give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. The throw to the outside is complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Pickup of 5. It's a turnover on downs.
Back to throw, it's Jeffrey. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Second down coming up.
Keeps it on the draw. Crosses the 10.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
Under fire, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Virginia!
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
The extra point.
And he made the extra point without problem. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quarterback on the keeper. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Tulane right back to the line.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He's got an open man. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. The give to the back. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
Tulane didn't start this drive with very good field position, but now they've got a chance to operate. They'll go to the ground. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. After finishing a drive with a field goal earlier, this one will be a 33-yard attempt. Absolutely center cut.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Off play action. Makes the grab. Old spin move. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So 1st down, we'll open up the final period. The give to the lone running back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. To the air, it's Jeffrey. Got a man. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. Catch in the middle, it's Marshall. Touchdown, Cavaliers! And the route is on. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. On Wisconsin. They're darn near perfect offensively today, almost exactly the way they drew things up in practice. They're up by 17 over Mississippi State. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, running back gets to give. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds a man in the middle. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The play action fake. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. 1st down, goal-to-go situation, you cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he'll be brought down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
The defender got a little desperate there. Grabbed, held, and the offense will take the penalty. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Right on target this time. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The give to the back. And some room to work. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Going to try to get it himself. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is to 36. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw. It's Jeffrey. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably wouldn't quit. You probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right now.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing every possession is going to be important from here on in.
They'll run play action. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. Caught behind the line. It's Ware. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. On 4th down, looking to pass. Fires one high and deep.
I think moving forward on third down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. Start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys. They've got way too much speed, and you saw it right there.
To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. The short hands. It's Cherry. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. First down and 10. Tight end now in motion. He'll keep it himself. Makes one man miss. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. On first and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running back searching for a hole. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Dropping back, it's Jeffrey. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his man. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You play through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the sealing touchdown. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad, or as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet. Move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
And I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort next week.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.